Welcome to the Popish Plot. I'm Nate.
I'm Jessica.
And I'm Mike.
And we are here today with our 6th installment. I thought we were all done with 5, but apparently there are more question words that we can plumb the depths of.
Nate, Catholicism is an enigma wrapped in a riddle inside a burrito. There's endless questions you can ask.
I have endless questions now. Today we're going to be asking the fundamental question: do Catholics? I have absolutely no idea what kind of questions you're going to get with do Catholics.
All right, let's see what question that
Actually,
is.
I take that back. That's entirely a lie. I have a number of ones that are running through my head. Let's see how many of them are actually on the board.
Do Catholics have their own moon program?
Question.
We have our own bishop for the moon.
That's what I'm
Question
saying.
numero
And
uno.
an observatory.
Question numero uno. Do Catholics believe in cremation?
I believe we've already discussed that, yes, this is a thing that exists.
Yeah, I mean, to the extent that it's a thing that exists, I believe in it.
We had an earlier question about believe in versus believe that. Yeah, I believe that cremation is a thing.
Yeah.
I don't put my faith in cremation.
No,
I put my faith in God alone. So I
don't-
believe in. So
I don't know that there's any reason to put faith in cremation.
However, I believe the actual question is due to the fact that through many years, cremation was not allowed to Catholics because the people who were practicing cremation did it only to be like, ha ha, God, you can't resurrect me at the end times. I'm a dust.
So what they're asking is, do Catholics permit or allow
practice?
Yes.
Or practice? Well, no, because people practice things they ought not.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. So the answer is yes. The Church permits Catholics to be cremated, provided that they're not doing what Jess says. It reminds us people used to do, which is being cremated as an explicit refusal or refutation of the resurrection.
Yes. At one point in time, elective cremation was really sort of a snubbing your nose at God kind of a thing. The entire idea is that I am nothingness, and to nothingness I shall return, and far be it from me to make it easy for a God to even think about resurrecting me, because I'm going to burn myself to ash and then scatter it to the wind.
Yes.
But of course that's a foolish thing to do, because God created you from nothing. He can certainly reassemble your ashes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
if someone is cremated, they're still supposed to be placed in holy ground.
Yep.
They have those special containers that have a Latin word that used to mean like a dove's thing and stuff.
Columbarium.
Yes. Or you could actually be buried in the ground in a cemetery. They're not supposed to put it on the counter or made into a gem.
It's not supposed to be kept on the mantle. It's not supposed to be shot into space. You're certainly not supposed to
turn it into jewelry.
I mean, if we bless space first, I mean, then it would be allowable. But
it's a lot of space. It's a lot of space.
I think
to
we
bless.
need at least the Pope to bless space.
Yeah, well, even then, we'd have to designate a part of space, not just anywhere. So you should not be scattering ashes just for the heck of it, just because they love the ocean, so we're going to scatter the ashes over the ocean. Only because, even if not an explicit refutation of the resurrection, that does tend towards, denying the resurrection. So, as Jess said, you can totally be cremated, and many people today, good conscientious Catholics, almost view that as the more moral choice for land use issues and things, but it still needs to be entombed somehow in holy ground.
Yes,
Yeah,
you should have a
disappointed.
practical reason for why you are choosing, cremation. Perhaps it is an economical choice. Perhaps it's an environmental one. But it should be something that there should be a reasoned and rational, purpose for seeking cremation.
Yes, as a child, I was super disappointed when I found out you couldn't be scattered once you were cremated, because I figured then we could all be jigsaw puzzles for the Lord on the last day.
Listen,
She
I was a
really
small child.
liked
you're
jigsaw
still
puzzles.
either going to be ashes, or if you're buried, even in the concrete tomb Michigan makes you construct, your body is still going to rot. There's still going to be plenty. It's still going to be wicked impressive when the Lord resurrects you. She was a dark child.
And she really enjoyed puzzles.
Anyway, our next question.
Question numero dos. Do Catholics still believe in purgatory?
Yes.
Yeah.
Question
It's in
3.
the Bible.
So, yeah, some people may think that, a lot of people have all sort of crazy views like, oh yeah, they got rid of that after Vatican II.
Yeah, no.
Church belief never changed and never will. As Jess says, the purgatory is found in the sacred scriptures. It is revealed to us by God.
Part of it might be the fact that limbo, which was always a theological opinion and never actual official church doctrine, it was just really popular.
Yeah.
Most theologians now are like, I don't think that's a truth.
Especially because as it was popularly understood, limbo was really confusing to people.
Yeah. But
I'm not good enough for heaven, but I'm not bad enough for hell, so I'll just hang out at limbo. That's not an option.
No.
Yes. But not only is purgatory, there's references to the Bible, and not just the books that only Catholics and Orthodox have. St. Paul essentially said something that, we use as purgatory because we know everything in heaven is good and holy. We know we are now not good and holy.
At some point in time,
is literally just the word we use to the process, the place, whatever it is, for the difference.
Again, just look at the word purgatory or purgatory. That's where any remaining sin of when you die is gotten rid of. Now that process might happen, as far as we can discern, instantaneously. Again, what is time in timelessness?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I know. What is a day? What is a day to God?
I know many a Protestant who, if it weren't for the fact that we have a word for it, would totally agree. They believe in an instantaneous purgatory. You see God, and suddenly, boom.
Well, again, it's because they don't properly understand what purgatory is. They think of purgatory as some third option, like people used to with limbo, whereas purgatory is just the process that all of us who aren't perfect on earth must undergo before we can be forever with God. Since nothing pure can withstand God's presence.
Yes,
nothing impure.
They see it as another works-based kind of a thing, and that once again, it's those Catholics saying that God, that Jesus' sacrifice on the cross wasn't good enough to fix them.
And it was.
But
We're just losers who don't properly go and accept his gifts.
We kind of suck like that.
All
right, question number 3.
But yes, we still believe in purgatory and always will.
Mm-hmm. Question?
Except for the end of the time when it will no longer exist. But they will know it was a thing.
Yeah. Well,
we'll still believe in it because it was a thing.
I was there.
Do Catholics believe in reincarnation?
No, we do not.
No. Despite what some people might suggest, resurrection and reincarnation are actually two very different things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're going just from the word, yes, we believe at the last day everyone will get back a body.
Your incarnation will be restored.
But your body will be essentially the same body that was your body. And the soul that matches up with that body will be the same soul.
But the idea of reincarnation, like it's an endless wheel of time that you come back again and again and again, no, that's right out.
And you're never really the same two times.
Yes, and so let's if we go with a Hindu version of reincarnation. In one life I wasn't so good, so I'm reincarnated as a bug. But then I'm really good, so I become a human, and then I'm really good in that life, so I become a cow.
See, I think cow is below human, which is why I don't get why they don't eat burgers, because clearly those were jerky people that weren't good enough.
I think okay. If we caused offense to any Hindus, it was unintentional.
Yes.
All I know is in many cows are considered sacred. Many human beings are not. So if I'm really good, I'll be reincarnated as a Brahmin human as opposed to an untouchable human. Yeah. But no, you are always a human. You will always be a human. You will never be an angel. Those are separate spiritual creatures. You are not that. You will never be less than a human. So your body will be restored. It'll be perfected, but you won't ever become, a cat. As much as some of us think, oh, that is the perfect life. All you do is eat and sleep.
Yes. Nor were you ever in the past a famous historical person, because no one ever's like, I was like a busboy at this restaurant and then I died in a freak accident. It's always, I was, the king or queen of this.
I was Napoleon.
Yes. I cleaned
Shirley MacLaine was not who she claims to have been.
I cleaned toilets in a Burger King.
All right. Next question.
and then I died.
And that was a mercy.
Do Catholics